The money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Currency Trader. Right now, we're looking at spreads. Spread can make or break your trade. I don't know if you realize how much your spread is on your particular broker for your particular pair, but there is a tool that you can put on your chart that will tell you. US dollar Swiss, it's 2.5 pips. Every time I take a trade, it costs me that. Gerber US dollar, 2.1. Costs me that every time I take a trade. Euro US dollar, it's going to be the smallest always. It's the most traded pair. It's only 1.5 pips every time I take a trade. $2.2 for the US dollar JPY pair. Now they change throughout all the pairs. CAD JPY, we got 2.0. 2 pips every time we take a trade. Now let's look at some of these other ones. Let's look at New Zealand JPY. Now we start jumping up 3, which means every time you take a trade, it's going to put your position far enough out there, 3 pips, where you have to go 3 pips before you go into profit. Starts to be a lot. Let's look at Gerber New Zealand. That's usually a big one. I like trading that pair, but the spread sometimes too much for me unless I got a really good trade. Let's see, where is it? It is, not sure where it is on this pair. It is right there. 12.3. Wow, 12.6. I mean, that's a lot. Yes, it has 160 pip moves, but you have to be willing to give up 13 pips. So are you sure you want to scalp with Gerber New Zealand? I don't think so. Now, that might even be small compared to others. Like, what do I mean? Like, let's look at the cryptos. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Wow. Wow. 1,072 pips just because you want to take a trade. So if you're going to sell this, it's going to put you way down here to get in. So you got to come down that far before you even get your money back. I mean, that's crazy. I would never trade that on here. I only use the cryptos on here just to get my analysis to go someplace else and either purchase it and hold it or other brokers. Definitely not here. What about like the Euro Mexican? 96 pips. Wow. I mean, how do you even, you can't scalp that. Those are long term. That's all. So you got to know what your spread is before you take a trade. Now, you know, all your basic ones are going to be good. All the 6 majors, you know, your US Chief, your Euro US dollar, the US dollar JPY pair, US CAD. Let's see US CAD. US CAD 2.6. So basically anything under 3 pips is affordable and doable for scalping. But you start getting over that, so you need to check. I mean, to me, if it even right at 3, I'd be a little leery. I mean, New Zealand JPY, 3 pips, I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to give that up, see if I'm right. So you need to think about that. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys this indicator because this will help you make your decision. Maybe there's pairs that you're trading, and maybe you shouldn't be trading them unless you got a really good trade on it. Euro JPY, 3 pips, wow. That'll make me think twice before I take a scalp on a Euro JPY pair. I can tell you that right now. How about Aussie New Zealand? Did we look at that one? 3.7. There's no way I would scalp on that. No. Already getting in is a disadvantage. That's not fair. So spread is very important. I know I was in the trade room with Sharon. We were talking about it one day, and she didn't know anything about that. She was wondering why every certain pairs she would buy in or sell, or buy or sell, and she would end up so far away from where she wanted to get in. And that's why. It's because of the spread. Spread could make or break your trade. So, and then it depends where you put your stop loss. I mean, you think you're at break even, but are you at break even? Maybe you got to go 3.9 pips more. I mean, you got to really think about these things. So, it is part of trading, and we need to pay a commission, but you got to decide what commission you want to pay. I'm not willing to do a scalp on that. I'll take a scalp on Euro US dollar, sure. 1.5 pips. I already got money in the bank. I'm already halfway up on the other trade. Yes, it doesn't move as far, but I don't have to move as far to make the money. So it's something to think about. So I'm going to go ahead and put the indicator down so you guys can get to it. You got this video, so check it out. See what you think. Find out what you're paying, and every broker's different. So find out what your broker's doing. This one I believe is Pax Forex. It's a good broker. They have pretty good spreads on the basics. But check out your broker. See where it's at. See what you think. All right, guys. Anyway, have a great day. Hope you're making money out in the markets. I can't wait till 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time so I can find out the new ADRs and we can get trading again. There you go. All right. See you later. Till then. Bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.